Hey, this is Matthew from Nerd News Today.
And Rich from RageWorks.
And it's time for the next episode of our Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Monsters and Mutants Halloween Reviews. That's a mouthful.
That's a lot of words.
So we've made it halfway through the line. We've looked at 2 of the monster hunters, and we've also looked at now 1 monster.
Yep.
And today we're going to continue because the rest of the line is all monsters.
Yep.
And we're going to look at the only turtle who we haven't seen yet in this entire series. That would be Michelangelo.
One of my favorites.
And what might be one of the best figures of this line. We've got Werewolf Mikey.
Definitely a very, very cool Teen Wolf style Michelangelo for all my 80s heads out there.
Like, this might be one of the best real throwback style figures.
Yep.
For the whole line, because it really is a literal throwback to not just the Turtles and the horror, the crazy turtle toys you used to get in the 90s, but also to Teen Wolf, Michael J. Fox movie.
Absolutely, definitely not the MTV series. Definitely Michael J. Fox and then Jason Bateman for the sequel.
Yeah.
Oh God. All right.
I'm surprised you went there.
Yeah, I had to. I mean, gotta call it like I see it.
Yeah. So, all right, let's
crack them open.
I think we need to crack this open. This one is pretty great, I gotta say. Like, of all the ones I was looking forward to opening, they've all been pretty great, and the monsters especially, they've all been really unique. But this Mikey here, this is gold. It's just classic Michelangelo. Let's face it.
Yep, everything about it screams not only nostalgia, but just a kick-ass job.
Let's put them up here and show
2
you guys.
2 cable ties for those of you that are going to be cracking them open.
I actually think it's 3.
Is it
I
3?
think
You
it's
got a
third.
third?
Yeah, it's 1 on each hand plus the shell.
Oh, man.
It's actually 3 on this one.
Man.
That's the most we've seen.
Yep.
I wonder how those would cut with scissors, because those are pretty small, so I don't know if scissors would actually make things easier or not.
Yeah, if I would have known, I would have had snips.
But again, those are actually pretty manageable compared to like what we've seen from Diamond Select, or even from NECA. NECA, when they do their twisty ties, good luck with that. I'd say Diamond's probably the worst of all the culprits, though, with the twisty ties. They just love to pile those things on.
Yeah, well, you know what's even worse? When they do the twisty ties with the cardboard.
Yeah.
That's another pain. We got 1 left. Get that one out.
In the meantime, we're going to put Donnie over here, too, just as a reference point of the previous monster we looked at. And he was pretty darn awesome, so if you guys haven't seen that review yet of Donatello, or Frank and Don in this case, go ahead and check that out. It's the video just right before this one. I think we almost got Mikey unentombed. Is that the word? Is it unentombed? I don't think it's actually even a word, but we're going to make it a word.
I also like that he's smaller.
Yes, he actually is, yeah. Frank and Don, I think, is actually the tallest of the Turtles because he's got the giant platform shoes.
Yep.
And Werewolf Mikey, yeah, he is shorter than, let's compare him, in fact, to, yeah, he's
definitely
shorter than Leo as well.
They did a lot of great stylistic touches on him. The fur, the fur patches there. Little fur coming through the jeans. Love the Wolfpack jacket. Yeah. Nice Wolfpack Letterman jacket.
Raised letters, like embroidered style letters on them.
Yep. The Poseability is nice too. To actually capture like werewolf, like like I'm scaring you, like, which is really cool. I thought that the Poseability is really nice. You could take a look at that.
Yeah, with Frank and Don, for example, he actually had like a bit of a shoulder pad in the way, hindering a little bit of that.
Yep.
And the other 2 monster hunters had the trench coat, a little bit in the way. There's nothing in the way of all these shoulders, so you can really get them up high. Yep,
great Poseability. Nice work. And again, to do like the werewolf style posing is a very cool thing.
Do a werewolf style cartwheel.
That's it.
And yeah, and the really cool thing about this also is he's the only figure so far with articulation in his feet.
Yep.
So that way he can actually really get in there and do some fun, awesome. Let's see. So it's only 1 foot. But still, 1's better than nothing. Yep.
Considering the characters and the articulation in them, I thought that was definitely a nice touch. And
it stands up. There you go.
Yeah. And bone nunchucks.
Bone nunchucks. How often do you think you'd ever say that in a toy review? Let's see if we can get these bone chucks. Do you think it's bone chucks or bone nunchucks?
I don't know. Bone chucks might work, man.
So let's see. I think you can actually get them in both hands if you
a little elbow grease if you want.
Yeah, I mean it does.
They're definitely more durable. They're definitely more durable than the nunchucks on the old school turtle toys, where that middle piece would break.
I mean, this is a little bit more of a softer plastic, so that's probably why. Those other ones were brittle.
Yeah, they were brittle as hell, especially if they were in the sun.
Oh, yeah. Those would bake up.
And Mikey's trademark slice of pizza. Definitely a nice welcome addition.
Right, let's get the pizza in that other hand. Let's see if that fits as well. So yeah, I got a really cool detail on the bones. And this pizza, it's even got a little pepperoni and I think a mushroom on it.
Yep.
And Playmates has been really good with getting the accessories actually in their hands, so I'm pretty confident this will fit if I just figure out how to do it. Yes, I mean, I don't want him, I mean, obviously he can hold it like this, but that's just how Barbarian holds their pizza. So
right.
we gotta get him holding the crust, which is the proper way to do it.
One thing that was interesting, and this is just something that I would notice, the back of his bandana is actually hair colored and not orange like the rest.
Yeah, I noticed that too. I actually, when I first opened it, and you guys can see it there, I thought it was just Mikey had a rat tail.
Yeah.
Like it's just an 80s thing, you know?
Maybe. It was definitely an interesting way of doing it. I also like the pointed ears were a nice touch.
Yeah, I mean,
especially because, you know, turtles don't have ears.
Yes.
So
it's very creepy.
So they definitely dialed it in for that. So Werewolf Mikey, I thought Donnie was awesome, but Werewolf Mikey definitely, from a nostalgia standpoint, you know, going back to, like I said, Teen Wolf, I definitely think it was a home run by Playmates.
Absolutely. This is, I think, my favorite now. I mean, Frank and Don was really great. This one's just superb. I love the elbow pads as well.
Yep, the fur elbow pads are awesome.
Because, of course, when he turns into a werewolf, his elbow pads do, too.
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Yeah, it just makes sense.
For the sake of completion.
I will say it is a little weird, but I guess it's just his elbow pads. Yeah, like he has brown fur here.
Yep.
So I'm assuming it's just elbow pads hiding underneath. Otherwise, it's kind of weird because his fur otherwise is green.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Who might argue with a were-turtle, really?
Nope, definitely not.
Yeah. And this pizza's really cool. That's
yep, the pizza was a great touch.
Any toy that has pizza is a favorite in my book.
Yep. You know, it's always interesting because you either get a slice or the box. So it's really cool that they did the slice and he's able to hold it. And just as an aside, like we've said in previous videos, ages 4 and up for these. So, you know, your younger kiddies, you don't got to worry too much about them accidentally swallowing a fake pizza slice.
I mean, we can try right now to see if that's actually possible, but I want to keep this toy mint as much as I can.
That's it.
Keep this pizza mint.
That's it.
But who would put mint on a pizza? Oh.
No. Well, the Turtles would, because they would order some weird ones in the old 90s cartoon.
One of these days, we're going to have to try some of those recipes out.
Oh, man. They should. That would actually be an awesome collectible if they did a cookbook, a pizza book with all the pizzas they ate.
I think that's actually happening.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that actually is happening. But that's going to be for a different video. But that actually is happening also this upcoming holiday season. So maybe we'll actually get to take a look at that. But
awesome. Very cool.
That is an actual thing, believe it or not.
That's pretty badass.
Your dreams will become a reality.
Oh, I definitely want to be in on that video.
So, on that note, thinking about horrible, disgusting pizzas.
That's it.
On that note, that is Werewolf Mikey from the Tales of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Monsters and Mutants line. This is figure number 4. We got 2 more monsters to take a look at. So I hope you guys will come back and take a look at our final pair of videos coming soon.
That's it. Make sure to look for Werewolf Mikey in stores now, just in time for Halloween.
Absolutely. I'm Matt from Nerd News Today.
And Rich from Rageworks.
And this is, once again, Werewolf Mikey. Growl. Werewolf noises. Werewolf noises. We'll see you next time.
Thank you guys for watching. Peace.
Werewolf noise.